Hi again, and welcome back to SaaS Fundamentals. My name is Akhil, and I am your pricing expert. And today we are diving into data driven pricing, specifically how to run effective pricing experiments. If you've ever wondered, should we charge $10 or $12? Would raising prices kill my conversions? Today, you learn how to get reliable data backed answers instead of relying on guesswork. Pricing impacts everything: conversion rates, revenue per customer, and churn. And while intuition helps, it's risky to rely solely on gut feeling. In SaaS, even a small pricing adjustment can dramatically impact your bottom line. Going from $9.99 to $11.99 might seem minor, but it could significantly change your business trajectory. The only reliable way to optimize pricing is through structured experiments and careful measurement. The most straightforward approach is A/B testing your pricing page. Here's how it works. Create two versions of your pricing page. Version A with your current price, say $9.99 per month, and version B, which is the test price, say $11.99 per month. Show these versions randomly to visitors for 2 to 4 weeks. Use tools like Optimizely or Google Optimize to ensure equal traffic distribution between versions. You'll want to achieve statistical significance, typically requiring at least 100 to 200 conversions per variant. Make sure you maintain consistent testing parameters, including same traffic sources and time periods. Then measure three key metrics. Number one, conversion rate. What percentage of visitors purchase each plan? Number two, revenue per user. Does the higher price increase overall revenue? And number three, churn rate. Does the higher price cause more cancellations later? Let's look at a more concrete example. Imagine this scenario. Plan A at $9.99 converts at 10%, generating $999 from 1,000 visitors. Plan B at $11.99 converts at slightly lower 9%, but generates $1,079 from the same traffic. Plan B has a slightly lower conversion rate but produces 8% more revenue. If churn remains stable at the higher price, you have discovered an easy revenue boost. Instead of guessing, now you have evidence to confidently select the optimal price. Now, not all pricing research happens to be on your live site. Before running public tests, consider gathering direct feedback through various methods. Willingness to pay surveys can ask questions like, at what price would this service feel too expensive? Or at what price would it feel like a good deal? Customer interviews help you understand value perception and price sensitivity directly from your users. Price laddering exercises present increasingly valuable feature sets at different price points to see where customers draw the line. Tools like Qualtrics or SurveyMonkey can help you implement these methodologies effectively. The goal is to establish price elasticity, how demand changes as the price changes, before committing to public tests. These insights help you design smarter tests aligned with customer expectations, reducing the risk of backlash from poorly calibrated experiments. Now, speaking of backlash, it's critical to handle customer reactions thoughtfully. During pricing tests, communicate transparently about why you are testing new pricing. Be honest about your goals to improve your product or service. Test with a small segment of users or only new visitors first to limit any potential negative impact. Also, you can consider grandfathering existing customers into older pricing to maintain loyalty and goodwill. Monitoring feedback through customer service channels and social media helps you identify and address concerns before they escalate into larger problems. When analyzing your test results, focus on balancing three critical metrics. Number one, again, conversion rate. Are fewer or more people signing up at the new price point? Number two, revenue per user. Does the new price generate more total revenue despite any change in conversion? Number three, churn rate. Are customers more likely to cancel at the new price? The sweet spot is where you maximize revenue without triggering excessive churn. Sometimes a lower conversion rate is perfectly acceptable if it leads to higher overall revenue and sustainable customer relationships. Imagine your pricing optimization as a three-way scale. You are looking for the perfect balance where all three metrics, conversion, revenue, and retention, work together harmoniously. Now, once you have mastered basic A/B testing, you can explore more sophisticated pricing research methodologies. The Westendorp Price Sensitivity Meter is a research technique that asks 4 key questions to identify optimal price points. At what price would this be so expensive that you wouldn't consider buying it? At what price would this start to get expensive but you'd still consider? At what price would this be a bargain? And at what price would this be so cheap that you'd question its quality? Plotting these responses reveals your optimal price range and psychological pricing thresholds. Conjoint analysis is a powerful statistical technique that determines how customers value different product attributes. It helps you understand exactly which features drive willingness to pay, allowing you to bundle and price features optimally. In future deep dives, we'll explore both these methodologies in detail along with strategies for iterative pricing over time, whether to make small incremental adjustments or larger, less frequent price changes. To summarize today's core insights, replace gut feeling with structured experiments. Use simple A/B tests to gather concrete pricing data. Balance conversion, revenue, and churn when measuring success. Gather customer feedback before making major pricing changes. Communicate openly to avoid confusion and backlash. And test regularly to refine your pricing strategy over time. Great pricing isn't about guessing. It's about learning from your customers and your data. With systematic testing, you remove uncertainty, boost revenue confidently, and build a stronger, more profitable SaaS business. If this was helpful, please subscribe for more SaaS insights. Thank you for joining me today. And until next time, keep testing, learning, and scaling smartly. Goodbye.